Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the dining room, CJ stood at the memorial of Raphael so Chad came to where he is. Came to rejoice on the man you killed, and as CJ turned and faced Chad. What did you heard me correctly. And what's worse, I had to do time for something you did to me. Look, I'm glad you realize now. Look, I didn't force you to kill. It really doesn't matter, because you and I are going to settle this right here, right now. Meanwhile, Kevin and Tamara are having lunch on the other side. You okay? You haven't said anything since you came. I'm sorry, I have a lot in my mind. Care to share? And as Tamara has a flashback to her and Katie talking. I own you. Actually, you don't. Seeing that you're not supposed to be here, and it's a flashback, and I know you and I have been doing really good, and I don't want to keep anything from you, but I have to tell you this before it's too late. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Rachel's waiting till Erin came to where she is. Hey, how you holding up? I was thinking about what Yolanda said about finding her parents. You know, maybe we should help her find them. How? When we don't know where to begin. I know where to start. And as Jeremy came out from the garden area and heard Erin and Rachel talking, let's not lose focus, because we have our own daughter to find. She comes first before anything, alright? We will find out what our daughter is real soon. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor in the kitchen, Karen's making tea and has a flashback of hearing Julian talking to Bradley. I know you still hold out hope for your marriage. I know it worked out. Besides, we start talking, which is a great start, and it's a flashback in. And Karen went and got her cell phone and started texting Julian and Wilma. I think it's time to end this madness and get these two back to where they belong, and fast. Meanwhile, in the Dominican Republic outside the court, Kristen and Michael came out. I can't believe that we're divorced from each other. Yeah, I can't either. I guess once we get home, I just got one more favor to ask. Meanwhile, inside in the hallway, Jennifer and Will came out the office. Well, it's official. You and I are free. Wait, Cole, you're free to date my beloved sister. Actually, we're only free due to the fact that we have enough money to pay the lady. Otherwise, we will have a hearing. So stop being like this. Why the hell should I? When it's quite clear to me you're nothing like the guy I knew. Really? That's rich coming from you, from what you did. Meanwhile, in the office, Lauren and Jesse are looking at divorce papers. Do you two need a minute? Yeah, we do. And as woman got up and went and left the room. And Lauren turns to Jesse. I could think this is what you want here. There's a reason to why I didn't sign these papers. You didn't want nothing to do with me the second I told you what I did. So the question is, why the 180 now? Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the dining hall, Chad and CJ are talking. We're not doing anything. Who says I'm giving you a choice? You destroyed my life. Some friend you turn out to be. Look, you don't know the whole save it, because you're going down including your entire family. You son of a bitch. And as CJ punched Chad to the ground, and Chad got back up. Oh, that's it. And as Chad tackled CJ to the ground, and they began fighting, and a security guard came and broke them up. Pack it in, that's enough. Now, screw you, Collins. You're nothing but cowards. Really? And as Chad came, but the guard stopped him. Now! And as Grace came to where they are. I was just leaving. I hope you head into the office. And you as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, Tamara and Kevin, who witnessed the fight between Chad and CJ, began talking. Wow. Who would have known? Did you know? That's what I want to tell you. I think the new teacher is trouble. You mean Miss Dawson? Yeah. How could that be? She's the nicest person I've met. So does everyone believe that? What do you know that I don't? Everything there is to know. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Rachel and Erin are talking. Alright, we're gonna get ready to meet Carl at the dock tonight. Maybe I should go along. No, we're a team. We're in this together. I'm gonna go through every step to get our daughter back. So, we're gonna help Yolanda find her parents in the meantime. Speaking of her, Adria took her for ice cream and told her to meet us back here. And as Yolanda came to where they are. There's something I need to show you. What is it? something that might surprise you. Meanwhile, Jeremy's listening to their conversation from afar and took out his iPhone and began recording them. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor, Karen came in the living room with a tray of cookies and set them on the table, just as Julie and Wilma came in and Karen got up and saw them. Mom, we got your text. That was really fast. We just arrived here. We want to see you and how you're doing. I'm doing really well. Anyways, get comfortable. I'll bring you some tea. Sure, that sounds really nice. And as Karen went back to the kitchen and Julie turned to Wilma. I'm really glad to see you again. I am too. I want to give you more time before we continue our marriage. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Karen came to where tea is and took 2 cups from the cabinet and placed them on the table and poured 2 cups of tea and went to her purse and took out a bottle of love potion and went back to where the cups are. In order for my plan to succeed, I must put these 2 back together. And as Karen began to open the bottle. Meanwhile, in the Dominican Republic outside the court, Kristen and Michael are talking. What's that? I was thinking about a final dance between you and I. You know, that sounds like a great idea. But where can we find one? I have an idea. You know, I'm glad we managed to avoid the hearing and all that drama. Me too. Come on. And as they walked towards their car and got in. Meanwhile, inside in the hallway, Jennifer and Will are talking. I get that. I made countless mistakes, but I would never done what you did. So sleeping with Aaron, who's Julian's half-brother, same thing. There's no such thing as half, by the way. Either way, Julian and I are over. And besides, he's married to Wilma. It makes no difference, because you slept with him. And don't compare me to all the things you did. Meanwhile, in the office, Lauren and Jesse are talking. Look, Lauren, I'm sorry I lashed out on you earlier. You have every right. Lauren, please don't. I've been thinking about us. And what? I don't know what to think after my wife decided to make a selfish choice on our child without my say. I regret that mistake. Have you really learned? Because if so, you wouldn't have kept me for that long, till recently. Well, everything's out in the open now, and I can't tell you how sorry I am. I'm sorry I hurt you. I'll do anything to fix this. Our baby is dead. Nothing you can say that can fix what you did. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in Adria's office, Adria's on her laptop till someone knocked. And as Chad and CJ came in with Grace and Adria saw, what's going on here? Found these 2 in a fight, and as Grace closed the door, and Chad and CJ came and sat down. What exactly caused this? I guess people aren't who they seem to be. I guess one should... Enough! Detention for both of you. And since you can't stay away from here, I got a job for you. Meanwhile, Grace came out of the office into the hall, and as Tamara and Kevin came to where Grace is. What happened? Oh, it's fine. You 2 need to get where you belong. And as Grace walked away, and Kevin turns to Tamara. How'd you know this? I overheard Katie telling Chad that CJ was the one that set him up for Raphael's murder. Something about that don't seem right at all. I know. That's why I need to find out more. To be honest, I think it's best to stay out. Maybe you can distract me. Maybe I can. And as they begin kissing each other. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Rachel and Aaron are talking. Honey, whatever it is, don't be shy to tell us both. Okay, to start things off, are your names Aaron and Rachel Goodcharm? Yeah, why? I got this in the mail, and Yolanda hand them the paper, and they see what it is. Oh my god. Is this what I think? Yeah. This is a birth certificate saying that you and I are your parents. This can't be true. Meanwhile, Jeremy, who was filming them on his iPhone, turned off the video and turned and walked away. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor, in the kitchen, Karen's ready to pour a drop to her cell phone rings, and Karen stopped and went to see who it is and get it. Hey, can I call you back? Yeah, I got company. Alright, bye. And as Karen hung up. Now, where was I? And as Karen went back and got the bottle and poured drops of the potion into the 2 cups. Meanwhile, in the living room, Julian and Wilma are talking. I realized that what happened isn't your fault at all. What do you mean by that? Well, you were obviously blackmailed by Wayne and Linda. I was a fool to let the likes of them cloud my thought of mine. It's fine. And as Karen came and gave Julian and Wilma a cup of tea, unaware that's been drugged. Thanks, Mom. No problem. I can see that I want to spend much time with my son and his wife. In fact, and as Karen got her cup, I think we should toast to this. Don't you agree? Meanwhile, in the Dominican Republic, at the Grand Private Jet, a call arrived, and Kristen and Michael got out. And they noticed there's another jet right beside theirs. Wait, I didn't realize there's two jets here, which means there's another party here. I really don't want to come on. Let's go inside. And as they went in their jet in the living room, and Michael got his iPhone and went and plugged the stereo and turned on some music, which starts now. What about this? And as Michael came to where Kristen is, I like that song a lot. I know we have a few hours till Lauren, Jesse, Richard, Casey, Will, and Jennifer return. Let's make the best of it. Well, there's only one thing to do. Would you like to have this dance? I would love to. Meanwhile, at the Dominican court, in the hallway, Jennifer and Will are talking. What do we plan to do with our child? How the hell should I know it's mine? Cause it's his. I was pregnant in December, and guess who's the father? Oh, you expected to believe that? When you and Rex knew each other? The fact was I was faithful to you, and you lost your faith in me. I guess one can say that, considering what happened last summer with your sister and Nate. You know, it really doesn't matter. Let's go find Casey and Richard so we can go. And as they head toward the main entrance. Meanwhile, in the office, Lauren and Jesse are talking. Lauren, I love you more than anything in this world. Then let's try to fix. You can't fix this. The damage would happen is way too deep in me. Yeah, I know. It's gonna take some time, but I strongly agree. If we take baby steps to making this marriage, I really don't think you're getting this. And as Jesse put out an envelope. What the hell is that? Lauren, I know how sorry you are, and I can see that, but I don't know whether to trust you again. And as she got the envelope and opened and took out the papers and saw what it is, and turns to Jesse. You can't be serious. Yeah, I am. I think it would be best if we filed for separation.